outfit right here, the red that comes down. And I like the smaller logo right, so as opposed to the big one. I mean, this is a cool Spider-Man, but I think this is my favorite right here. Except for this hole in the back. I'm going to have to find a red paint. So I can fill it in probably easy enough, but finding the paint, that's going to be the hard match. Hello! Today on the channel we're going to be unboxing Spider-Man and Vulture. This is a 2-pack from Hasbro Marvel Legends. It is the VHS style looking box. You'll see when I spin it to the side, you'll see they kind of look like 2 VHS tapes like inside of a pack or something. But yeah, I saw this one announced on PulseCon, and yeah, I had to get it because I only have a few Spider-Man figures. And I don't have the Fox animated Spider-Man. There was one that was, I think, a Walmart exclusive a while back that came out. It was hard to get, and it had the cell shading. So I'm kind of glad I didn't get that one. I'm glad that this one doesn't have the cell shading, because I know a lot of these 2-packs with the my mind just went blank. With these kind of figures, they like to do cell shading on them, but I don't think these have the cell shading, which I'm super happy about. But I do have some other figures in these 2-pack, especially those X-Men VHS boxes were all, oh man, full of cell shading. So I'm glad they went away from the cell shading. I'm super excited to get this one open. I am in the middle of doing my Halloween episodes, so we got a lot of Halloween episode figures in the background. This really isn't a Halloween figure, but I don't know. I think it's cool. I got a lot of Spider-Man villains to unbox that are part of the Halloween. So I wanted to get this Spider-Man so I can kind of show them off with those Spider-Man villains. So there's the front of the box. Flipping it to the back. There it is. Yeah, I'm not seeing any cell shading, so I really like that. Here's the first side right there. And now the side that looks like VHS tapes, like 2 of them stacked next to each other. And then the top is going to be your classic animated Fox Spider-Man logo. And the bottom is just a bunch of legalese. And zoom in like that if you need them for anything. Alright, let's set the box here, pull the camera back, get a little closer look at everything, then we're going to get it completely unboxed. Alright, there's Marvel Comics up there. There's that Spider-Man Fox logo. There's 4+. And there's some artwork there from the animated series. Trying to get a focus. There we are. And the bottom. Come a little closer. And the back. Got your Marvel Comics again. Same Spider-Man logo. Marvel logo. And there's, I think, looks like a digital render to me of the 2 figures. And the bottom of the box, well, mid-box says their names. Bottom of the box is barcode and legalese. Let me get a better focus. I'm going to pull into this barcode just in case you need it for anything. There we go. Alright, cool. Let's set it here. Grab my X-Acto knife, get a tilt down going. Where is it? There it is. Oh, got it. Okay. While I'm cutting this tape, just want to say if you're enjoying this video, if you could give it a like. If you enjoy action figure unboxings, toy hunts, shelf tours, anything fun action figure related. If you haven't yet subscribed to Hey What That On My Shelf, go ahead and do that and you'll get that all in your feed. Also, if you have a fun comment, that's greatly appreciated. With that said, let's start ripping into this 2-pack here. Ooh, I see feet off the bat. Alright, let's just slide it on out. Oh, there's some accessories plopping out and that white piece of paper. Is that everything? Very good. Get that white piece of paper back in there. And let's start looking at these accessories that plopped out. So it looks like this is going to be the Vulture's old head, because in the animated series he was young because he was able to take the powers. He was able to take he was able to touch people and kind of zap their powers and turn himself young again. So there's that old head. And by the end of the episode, he's back to this old Vulture dude. Dude, I like the plastic they use. It's like very pearlescent-y. It looks really neat. I like it. So there's a couple fists for Vulture. Great. Alright, let's see what this is. Looks like a lot of Spider-Man hands. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's try and... There we go. Oh yeah, and you get this unmasked Spider-Man mask, which is pretty cool. He can hold it in his hand when he's got his Peter Parker head on, which is really neat. I like it a lot. And then it looks like we've got a holy hand. And we've got another holy hand. And we've got two punchy fists. So I hope he has his thwip hands installed. So I feel like any Spider-Man needs a thwip hand. You know, this. So there's a couple punchy fists. Very good. Now we got the two heads. So I say two heads because one's Peter Parker and the other one is Flash Thompson. Because there was an episode where Flash Thompson was wearing the Spider-Man suit. So this is the Flash Thompson head. It's pretty cool. Nice. And here's Peter Parker. And I do have the 2-pack with Peter Parker and Smythe. But I have yet to unbox it on the channel. Hopefully I'll do that in November. And show it off at this set or something. Because I want to see what that head sculpt looks like compared to this. If it's exactly the same or if there's some kind of a difference. So, very nice. Cool accessories. Let's wipe those over to the side. Let's start with Vulture. I see some greeny turquoise feet coming. Let's get this package out of the way. I see some wings. Excellent. Oh, and the bottom parts of the wings. So these are the exact same wings that the Falcon figure had, the retro Falcon figure, but they were red. These, of course, are... I don't know, are these green or are they teal? I'd say teal. I'm going to go with teal. Alright, here we go with the Vulture. Whoop. Oh, he looks pretty good. I thought he'd look pretty cool, but man, he looks really cool. I just love this pearlescent color they used all over. That plastic looks amazing. And they were able to at least find a paint that was close. Yeah, that's nice. Ooh, he's got his... So he's got some claw hands installed. That's pretty great. I like that. Alright, there we go. Now he looks better. So yes, he has this young face, young head installed. Let's get a better look at him. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Nice. Alright, let's get that Spidey Man out. Spidey Man? It's either just let's get that Spidey out or get that Spider-Man out. But I went Spidey Man. It's a bad choice. Alright. Here we go. The main event for me. Curious. Excited. Ooh, and very happy. He looks great. I do believe he looks like just like that other Spider-Man, the retro one, that came out with the cell shading, but without the cell shading. And he's got his thwip hands installed. Now, that's a good looking Spider-Man. That's really nice. I do have my Renew Your Vows Spider-Man and my Spider-Man, the retro one from the old animated show, Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. So it was a 3-pack, so I have that Spider-Man to show off too. But, oh, this is looking like a great Spider-Man. Oh, man, I'm super happy I got this. I don't know. Can you have too many Spider-Man action figures? I don't know. They just... you know, Secret Wars figures was announced at PulseCon, so of course I had to pre-order the retro, the symbiote suit from Secret Wars, because I have one from these 2-packs. It was Venom, no, it was Carnage and symbiote suit Spider-Man, but it had cell shading all over it. So now at least when I get the Secret Wars one, it won't have any cell shading on it. But this Spider-Man looks amazing. Of course, if you got a Spider-Man, you got butterflies. And they're great. This head is fantastic. Cool, cool. Alright. It'll be fun to... Actually, we should do that right now. Let's compare the other Spider-Man to this one. So, let's see. I've got Renew Your Vows. He's looking like he's the same body as Renew Your Vows. Let's see. The head is a little bit different. You can see the black. There's more black around the eyes. And the webs are a little bit different shaped. The outfit is a little different. See how it's kind of more smaller here. This one's thicker. So it is definitely a different... Man, if I could keep the focus lock. I'm so sorry about that. There we go. But yeah, so you got the bigger logo here, you got the smaller logo here, like the animated series. Then you got the back. Oh, why does he have a hole in his back? That totally sucks. Why would he have a hole in his back? I'm going to have to fill that because that drives me absolutely crazy. None of my other Spider-Mans, I don't think, have a hole in the back. This is the first Spider-Man I've had that has a hole in his back. Like, what did he have that... Like, what was his off of that he had to have a hole in his back? I think that's stupid. Whatever. But yes, definitely a different... You can see... This looks like it's more clothy, where this one is just around his butt. Yeah, it is different. The legs might be the same. Looks like the legs are the same, but this Spider-Man has the toe articulation. This one does not. This is the only Spider-Man I know that has toe articulation. So, two different Spider-Man. If I had to choose one, I think it would be this one. I like the lighter blue look with the slimmer outfit right here. The red that comes down. And I like the smaller logo as opposed to the big one. I mean, this is a cool Spider-Man, but I think this is my favorite right here. Except for this hole in the back. I'm going to have to find a red paint. So I can fill it in probably easy enough, but finding the paint, that's going to be the hard match. Gosh, why? Why is there a hole? That makes no sense to me. And then, alright, so that was Renew Your Vows, Spider-Man. This upcoming is the old classic cartoon Spider-Man from Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. You can see that he's a much smaller body style. So his head is much smaller. It's more flat in the front. Yeah, just a much smaller Spider-Man. See, he doesn't even have a hole in his back. So, yeah. This one actually has a little bit more of a point when it comes to a little bit thinner area right here than this one even. But yeah, I still think this is my favorite Spider-Man. Like, this will go on my retro shelf. This one will go on my animated shelf for sure. So I'm happy to have 3 different versions of Spider-Man. I have a couple other figures too, but these are my favorite ones. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I do want to see what it looks like with Peter Parker's head on. There we go. Hey, he looks good. How about a focus? All you can see is the Vulture and all the Halloween stuff. There we go. Yeah, that looks really nice. Let's try Flash. Ah. I wish there was just a single pack of these. You could get another one and I can make him Flash Thompson on the shelf as well, but I don't need 2 Vultures. Yeah, that looks really good. Flash Thompson Spider-Man. Of course, he doesn't have any powers. He was just wearing a suit. Nice. Let's go back with the Spidey head. Ugh. So let's look at this real quick. So you've got a ball joint on a rocker. That's the head. That's usually how they do Spider-Man heads because you can really get one heck of a lean back, which is really nice. And then there's your lean forward. Great. Just looks so good. The arms, of course, we showed off the biceps. No, I'm sorry. The butterflies. They work really good. Inside those butterflies is a peg on a rocker for the arm. One thing I can't stand is, I don't know why they do this. Well, I get it, because there's this piece right here. See how it's red on top, but it's still red on the bottom, but it's blue? I don't know. I feel like there's got to be a way to turn that blue. I get why it's red on the top, but I hate that his armpit has always got that red. I don't know. Try to paint it, but I know it would probably scrape off. Figure out something. He's got a bicep cut, so there's your swivel there. Double jointed elbow, no pins, looks great. Your hands are up and down. Your body has that nice ab crunch. There's the back. There's the forward. The only thing I don't like about these Spider-Man bodies is the waist cut. It gets funky looking. I wish they would do away with the waist cut. Like, we need a waist cut, but it needs to be a concave waist cut with a ball joint that kind of rocks around and stuff instead of this. We need, we need a ball joint there for the waist cut instead of actual just a peg. Alright. The legs are a ball joint. So, there's your kick to the side, which is real good. Kick forward. Nice. Get that leg out, or my arm out of the way. And you kick back. Very good. He's got that thigh cut. It is very funky when you got that musculature. It's not my favorite. I'll probably leave mine in the 0 position as much as I can. And then double jointed knees. No pins. Fantastic. And then you do have this boot cut, but it gets funky too. So it's just got that shelving going on. And you got a front-facing pin on the rocker. I will say the way this figure feels in hand, sometimes you get these Hasbro figures and they're either way too loose or way too tight. This just feels smooth everywhere. Everything about this, just nothing is tight. Everything like too tight. Everything feels tight enough that it's going to stay in place. Doesn't feel too gummy. I don't know. It just feels like a really nice. It feels kind of premium to me, in a way. The plastic. I don't know why. It just feels nice. The only thing I'm really just absolutely hating is this hole in the back. If it didn't have the hole in the back, without a hole in the back and they redo the waist cut, that would be the ultimate Spider-Man for me. But this guy is my definite favorite Spider-Man right now. I'm just going to have to figure out how to fill that hole. He is cool, though. We'll say that. I am happy to have him. But any thought of buying a second pack for another Spider-Man figure is gone. Like, I only need one. If it had everything that I really needed, then that would be the thought of, do I need another one for Flash Thompson? But no. This is plenty enough. He is great, but he could have been just a bit better. He could have been the best, let's say that. But he is darn good. All right. Let's go with Vulcan. The Vulture. He's not from Star Trek. All right. So he's working with the same thing, it looks like, with a ball joint on a rocker. So there's your head up. There's your head down. Side to side looking. Looks great. All right, so what do we got here? We don't have any. What is this? So this is just kind of glued onto this piece that's on his chest here. So you're not going to be able to go way up with his arm, but there is a peg on a rocker there for the shoulder. And I will say this one is actually really tight on the shoulder. Like I can't. I don't know if it's tight or if I just can't get a grip to pull his arm up. No, it was just really tight. Okay. Alright, so yeah, so you got a peg on a rocker there for the shoulder. You've got a bicep cut right there. It's just a peg. Double jointed elbow, no pins. And then the hands are up and down. The body has that ab crunch as well. There's the back. There's the forward. And he does have a waist cut, but I will say this one's better because it's hidden by all this belt. So you don't really see that shelving. So in that situation, I don't mind the just peg swiveling. Doesn't look too bad. All right, now you've got a ball joint up in here. So there's your kick to the side. Your kick forward. Kick back. Pretty good. You do have a thigh cut, and it is hidden by these straps, and it's really good. I mean, really good. I like it a lot. Double jointed knees. No pins, fantastic. And then you've got a front-facing pin on a rocker for the foot. So a very nice looking Vulture figure. Really like it. Let's go ahead and throw those wings on. So it has two pegs here in each arm. You put the small one in the back, facing this way. And then the front one goes here. It kind of just overlaps like that. Now, when I did my Falcon video, I was like, oh, these must just be for the folded up look, and this is the out. So I just stuck this because I didn't see the one up here, so I just stuck it in here and left it like that. Boy, did it look stupid. But yeah, the small one goes in the back, and the big one goes in the front. And yeah, looking pretty good. Very Vulcan. I said Vulcan again. Oh my gosh. He's not a Vulcan. He's a Vulture. What's wrong with me? Okay. Yeah, he looks really good with those wings. We'll throw the other head on during the posing. this video is getting a little bit long, so I'll leave that change up in the posing. But yeah, that'll be good. So there's everything that comes in the box here. We got a couple of heads for Spider-Man. There's plastic-free cardboard stuff all over the place. So there's Peter Parker, Flash Thompson. There's Old Man Vulture, and his 2 punchy fists. And then Spider-Man's got his unmasked mask, and a couple holdy hands, and punchy fist. I will say, if they would have thrown some spider webs in here, like Spider-Man spider webs, oh, that would have been amazing. I mean, you can't get too much, but that would have been a nice addition. Yeah, add some spider webs, fill that hole, and we've got probably the best 2-pack Spider-Man classic cartoon, classic animated Fox cartoon that I've ever seen. Because this is a great set already. It could have been epic, but it is still pretty darn good. We'll say that. I do really like this Vulture figure. Wasn't sure what I was going to think about it, but he is pretty cool. Alright, stay tuned for some posing. Thanks so much for watching.